Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on the show to talk about the Cheez-It Citrus Bowl between number 13 Texas and number 18 Michigan. It's a super fun game through 3 quarters, man. But Texas pulled away in the 4th quarter. Bryce underwear shit his underwear with brown stains in the 4th quarter. I think he had, 2 interceptions, maybe, and he had a fumble, I believe. No. Did he have, I think it was all interceptions, right? I think it was all interceptions there. All of his interceptions were in the 4th quarter. Really rough last few games from Bryce Underwear. They had 8 turnovers in his last 5 games. This kid's getting paid $12 million. Pendeo face. Guy's been garbage. I mean, he was good. He was solid through 3 quarters, but he just completely fell apart in the 4th quarter. And meltdown of epic proportions. But Bryce Underwear was complete shit in the 4th quarter. Arch Manning was pretty good this whole game. You'll look at the stats and be like, oh, he's only 21 to 34. I counted at least 5 or 6 drops by the Texas receivers. But other than that, Arch Manning had a really good game. He had a nice throw to Kalik Lockett for a 30-yard touchdown. He had a 60-yard touchdown run. Thought a pretty impressive game from Arch Manning, man. He had a really, really, really rough start to his college career, but I felt like he got better as the season went along. I believe he had like 4 games of 300-plus passing yards. He had a really good game here today. 300, nearly 300-plus yards of total offense from Arch in this game. Christian Clark, I believe, is a freshman at 100 yards, rushing on 20 carries. So they really ran all over Michigan's defense. Michigan ran the ball good as well with Bryson Desile. Underwood ran the ball well, but doesn't matter when you turn the ball over 3 times. Michigan actually took a 27-24 lead in the 4th quarter, and Texas outscored them 17-0 after they took a 27-24 lead. 3 picks for the loser who's stealing $12 or $13 million from the University of Michigan. Underwood would be maybe a 3rd or 4th string at Ohio State. Dude's trash. That kid sucks. Someone explain to me how the fuck does Underwood throw the last 4 passes of the game all motherfucking out of bounds? Does this dude not know the dimensions of the football field? I guess not, because he threw it to the Texas defense every single time in the 4th quarter. His mechanics are awful. Can't read coverage. 3 interceptions. He gets a team without, mind you, 7 defensive starters. This isn't like this is Texas's normal defense. 7 defensive starters out. 3 interceptions. And giving up all those rushing yards against a team without their top 2 running backs is embarrassing. This team, Michigan team, should be embarrassed. Like, Arch Manning, yes, he can run. He's not like the normal man. It's like he can actually run. He could run on that, running over that defense in the 60-yarder. Just put the exclamation point. Christian Clark, a freshman, ran for 105 yards. When I haven't heard this dude's name all season. Without their top 2 running backs, Michigan's defense got embarrassed. And hell, one of Bryce Underwood's touchdowns looked like kind of a fumble to me, but they called it a touchdown. But Underwood may be the biggest waste of money Michigan has ever spent. He has the IQ. He has the IQ of a spoon, and that's no IQ. He can go ahead and transfer. Terrible, just making boneheaded passes. He's done it the last few games, so I'm not surprised. So I guess for Michigan, it's on to next season with Kyle Whittingham, where the fuck his name is, from Utah. But Bryce Underwood, his last 5 games, 8 turnovers, 6 touchdowns to 8 turnovers. Rough stretch for the freshman QB. I know he's only a freshman. Look, I know you want to say, please get him some actual QB development and coaching next season. But it's just he has bad mechanics and bad footwork. he is young. There's time to right the ship, but he maybe needs a QB coach who can really dig with him and maybe fix his bad mechanics and bad footwork. Maybe, but he has to be probably one of the most overrated college football players this year, man. All that hype for this. Arch Manning, though, the other quarterback in this game, I thought he balled out. And, I know you can say, oh, against second and third stringers. Bryce Underwood was playing against second and third stringers. And Michigan only had 3 opt-outs, so they only had, what 3 opt-outs? 7 starters in the Texas defense opted out, lost their top 2 running backs, a starter at wideout, and their number 1 wideout was injured in the first half and missed the rest of the game. Like, missing 7 defensive starters. And Bryce Underwear sucked. Arch Manning had a really damn good game. He's played like a top 5 pick for like 6 weeks now with receivers who can't catch a ball in a line that couldn't block. I think he's going to be a stud. I think this game he was 21 to 34, 221 yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, had 9 runs, 155 yards, 2 rushing touchdowns, 4 total touchdowns in this game for Arch Manning. After that really, really rough start to this year, felt like the pressure got to him, but he's really got better as the season's went along. He's already coming back for next year, so we'll see how Arch Manning will fare next year. I still think he'll be really good. I think he'll be much, much better. I wouldn't say Texas completely outcoached Michigan. I felt the halftime adjustments went crazy. Underwood did nothing of note in the second half, and Texas just continued to march offensively. And it's just on to 2026 now for Michigan, where Kyle Whittingham will take it from here. We'll see what he does with his coaching staff. Wow, imagine that. Sark outcoached Biff Poggi. One team has a cut of coach and one didn't, but of course they outcoached. But Texas, I wouldn't say they should have made the playoffs, but they finished this season very strong besides the Georgia game. Arch Manning looked pretty good down the stretch. Time to build around him and try and contend next year. Michigan, just Underwood just maybe isn't. He just isn't accurate. Like, and Wink's got to go. Wink Martindale. He hasn't called a QB spy on a mobile quarterbacks in the last 2 years. Lamar Morgan has these DBs out of position, can't tackle. Or their first string DBs getting cooked by like 4 stringers. I don't know. Maybe Coach Whittingham will fix this offense. Maybe he can develop Bryce Underwear, try and help the mechanics and shit like that, but yeah. But this was a fun game through 3 quarters. I mean, it was back and forth, back and forth. I believe it was tied 17-17 at halftime. Michigan has a 10-3 lead for the first quarter. Texas scored 2 touchdowns there in that second quarter. Michigan got 1. Missed the field goal, so we're tied at half after the half. At halftime, after halftime, Texas takes a 24-20 lead. Michigan gets that touchdown at the start of the fourth quarter, which could have been a fumble and a touchback, but then after that, Texas scores the final 17 points of this ball game. But it was still a super fun ball game to watch. So let's go over the stat sheet, and then I'll wrap it up. Go over the box score. Arch Manning, like I said, 21 to 34, 221, 2 touchdowns passing. Rushing 9 for 155 and 2 touchdowns. Christian Clark, 20 runs, 105 yards, 5.3 a carry, and a touchdown. They had 235 yards rushing, 7 a carry, 3 total touchdowns, and 33 carries receiving. Ryan Wingo, 4 catches, 64 yards. Emmett Mosley, 5 catches, 51 yards. Kalik Lockett, 2 catches, 35 yards. Parker Livingstone, 3 catches, 25 yards, and injuries. 5 catches, 35 yards, and a touchdown. Defensively, they had 3 sacks, 8 TFLs, 2 interceptions from Ty Anthony Smith, 1 from Wardell Mack. Mason Shipley, 2 for 2 on field goals, made all 5 of his extra points. Texas ends their year 10-3 as the Cheez-It Citrus Bowl champs. They scored 3 in the first quarter, 14 in the second quarter, 7 in the third quarter, and 17 in the fourth quarter. As for Michigan, Bryce Underwear. Somebody spell it. Shoot, it's Bryce Underwear. 23 of 42, 199 yards, 2 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, 14 runs, 69 yards, nice, 4.9 a carry and a touchdown. He had 3 total touchdowns, but 3 interceptions. I believe all of them were in the fourth quarter. Either 2 of them were in the fourth quarter, I believe maybe all 3 of them. I can't remember. Bryson Kuzzale, 20 runs, 82 yards, 4.1 a carry. They had 38 runs, 174 yards, 4.6 a carry and a touchdown. Receiving, Donovan McCauley, 4 catches, 54 yards. Marlon Klein, 4 catches, 39 yards. Hogan Hansen, 3 catches, 31 yards. Kendrick Bell, 2 catches, 24 yards. Deacon Tone Neely, 2 catches, 20 yards. And Andrew Marsh, 3 catches, 10 yards and a touchdown. Samaje Morgan, 1 catch for 9 yards. Defensively, they had no sacks, 5 TFLs, no interceptions. Dominic Zavada, 2 for 3 on field goals, 3 for 3 on extra points. Michigan ends the year 9-4. They scored 10 in the first quarter, 7 in the second quarter, 3 in the third quarter, and 7 in the fourth quarter. So that's your box score. Let's go over the team stats. And then we'll give the final thoughts, wrap it up here. So for Texas, they had 24 first downs, 3 of 11 on third down, 2 for 2 on fourth down, 456 total yards, 6 yards a pass, 235 rushing yards on 33 attempts, 7.1 per rush, 12 penalties for 103 yards, 1 turnover with the 1 fumble, no interceptions, 26 minutes of time of possession. For Michigan, 19 first downs, they were 4 of 17 on third down, 5 for 6 on fourth down, 373 total yards, 4 yards a pass, 174 rushing yards on 30 attempts, 4.6 carry, 9 penalties for 95 yards, 3 turnovers, 3 interceptions, and 33 minutes of time of possession. But yeah, 41-27, Texas gets the win. We'll see what Michigan does in the offseason with Coach Whittingham coming in. And they have lots of work to do with the new coaching staff. I just feel like Bryce Underwood isn't the guy. Like, he's talented, but he just doesn't have good footwork, not elite. I feel like they got to get a QB's coach, better receivers, defensive backs. That should be your priorities. But yeah, that's really all I'll say for this game. Fun 3 quarters. It's just Michigan just collapsed there in the fourth quarter. But 41-27, Texas gets the win, so that's all to say. Leave a lot of comments around for more. Peace.